In the news tonight, fire destroys journalist Royal Welch home. Millions in damages reported.
My wife, she suffered some burns to her forehead, something I think to her hands as well. But luckily, that's the amount of injuries that I know so far, and I'm glad to know that my family intact.
And AFC labels meeting with GECOM as disastrous amid election preparations.
Absolutely disastrous from a GECOM perspective, and we are now more than convinced that GECOM is incapable of holding national elections.
A fire this afternoon destroyed the home of journalist Royal Welch at 62 William Street, Kitty, leaving millions of dollars in damages. The blaze engulfed the house as firefighters worked to contain the flames, managing to save the neighboring property, though it sustained some damage. An eyewitness reported of unstable power supply in the area prior to the fire.
5 minutes before I leave out, we hear a little explosion, and then upstairs by me, I saw the wire was high and low, the lights coming on high, low, bright bulb, then boom. When I take through the window, the fire up and kicking already. Crazy, man. It got out of hand real fast and quick.
Welch, visibly emotional, arrived on the scene with his daughter, coming to terms with the devastation. He told reporters that he had left the house just 5 minutes earlier, leaving his wife and son at home. His wife suffered minor burns in the incident.
I had just left the house to go and collect my son from work, right? And I got a call from my sister, tell me, man, smoke coming from by your street. So I couldn't believe that anything untoward, because remember, I just left the house. I left my wife downstairs in the yard, my big son upstairs, and she called me back. So I said, man, it can't be me. It can't be my home, because I just left the house. But then after, my friend in the street, referee Harry, and then my sister called me back as well. They tell me it's my home, right? So I turned back right away. I called my son and I told him, I said, man, catch a car and come home. And then I called my daughter. I said, come home. And things. So that's as far as I know. My wife, she suffered some burns to her forehead, something I think to her hands as well. But luckily, that's the amount of injuries that I know so far, and I'm glad to know that my family intact.
He confirmed that the house was insured.
Because I mean, this is actually my entire life. More than half of my life I lived there, right? And I mean, I gotta sit down and discuss with my wife the next move from here. You know, we lost everything, and it's like picking up the pieces once again.
National boxer Kevin Allicock, who lives next door with his mother and family, also experienced losses due to the fire.
For my mom, I was heading to pick up my daughter from school, and she told me the house was in fire. So I asked her, the first question I asked her, if it's from our house the fire started. She said no. She said from the neighbor's house. So I was riding down the road like crazy just to get here to see what I can save. But unfortunately, I couldn't save anything. But I'm most happy that everyone, at least my mom and the neighbors that are suffering right now from this terrible fire, get to escape from it.
Quick work by the Guyana Fire Service prevented the fire from destroying the nearby houses. An investigation has been launched to determine the fire's cause.
Drink and taste, you will never decline. Extra lemon and lime, it's the two combined. It's one of a kind. Extra lemon and lime, extra lemon and lime. Taste the citrus in every sip.
One of the things that would distinguish us from the other guys is our advancement in technology when it comes to security. We've been able to actually go ahead and provide home security service, and drone service, among the other service that would have significantly contributed to securing society as a whole.
The Alliance for Change has described its meeting with the Guyana Elections Commission as disastrous, citing concerns over key electoral issues ahead of the upcoming general and regional elections. The meeting held at GECOM's Kingston headquarters this afternoon was intended to address the AFC's concerns regarding election preparations. AFC leader Nigel Hughes told reporters that the meeting fell short of expectations.
The meeting with GECOM has been absolutely disastrous from a GECOM perspective, and we are now more than convinced that GECOM is incapable of holding national elections. We are going to hold a formal press conference at 5:30 at the Center for Change, and we'd like to invite everybody to be there. This is unbelievable.
Meanwhile, GECOM Commissioner says Gunraj downplayed the criticism, describing the engagement with the political party as a routine meeting.
I wouldn't describe it as disastrous. If that's a description that was used, maybe that is a description of someone's opinion. I wouldn't describe it as disastrous. I would describe it as a normal meeting of the Guyana Elections Commission.
Would you care to say some of the issues that were discussed?
Many issues were discussed. There was a list of items that the AFC wrote to the commission about. But we were not surprised because coming into the meeting, there clearly was a view that was already parroted and repeated in the media that they have no confidence in GECOM. Maybe, and it was repeated ad nauseum in the media, as all of you have reported. And it is clear that the intent of today's meeting was to act as such, and the questions and the interactions were clearly geared in that direction to perhaps convince themselves of that view which they have formed.
The opposition political parties, including the AFC, has been advocating for the implementation of biometric system. However, GECOM has indicated that such a system will not be feasible for the upcoming elections.
Washi. Hi people. Washing made so easy since I found Washi. Washing me use wash me clothes and I can say Washi soap powder wash clothes so nice. Washi soap powder leave your clothes color bright. Washi soap powder leave me clothes smelling nice, of course. So give thanks to Washi soap powder for doing my laundry right. Keep my clothes color bright. Have my clothes smelling nice for sure. I could not ask for more. Comes in lemon and original. It is a washing machine in a pack. Washi soap powder wash clothes so nice. Washi soap powder leave your clothes color bright. Washi soap powder have my clothes smelling nice, of course.
Distributors located in the Stabrook Market.
What are you doing? Igloo ice cream. You know it's good.
Ubraj Ryan, former sitting mayor and prominent member of the People's National Congress Reform, believes that a coalition is necessary. He emphasized the need for political unity ahead of the elections slated for later this year. His remarks comes as an agreement between a Partnership for National Unity and the Alliance for Change remains in question, with the AFC leader Nigel Hughes describing the partnership as being on life support.
I'm happy to see in the media that the two parties, the AFC and the APNU, have met, and I believe that is the way to go.
Narayan expresses support for the PNCR's leadership and urged party members to rally around the leadership of the People's National Congress Reform.
Myself and Mr. Norton may not agree to certain situation. We may disagree, have different views. But at this point of time, to defeat the PPP, I will support and will rally around the leadership of the PNC, Mr. Norton. I believe we as a party have to come together and unite for the betterment of the people of this country. We are not pleased what is happening with the current government policies and how government is treating the Guyanese people. And if our leader is there, we must give that support. If he is heading to election, we must show that support to him. and able to stand by his side so that we can able to defeat the PPP. I want to defeat the PPP. The other members of this party want to see the PPP go. And the only way we can able to do so, we have to unite and rally around the current leadership of the party.
For these and other stories, do visit us at our website www.rdproductiongy.com.